myself. Good morning. Good morning. We here? Can you hear me? Did I unmute him?
Yes, sir. Good morning, everybody.
Did I unmute Fishymon?
I can hear you.
Can they hear you, though? That's the question. Good morning, people. What's going on?
I don't know.
Let's get closer. Let's get in here. Sorry, I was running around and spilled coffee all over my hand just right before the stream. Good morning.
Did you
Good morning.
unmute yourself for a second while
I did,
the
because I thought the video was over because I
yeah?
ran
I
upstairs.
heard something.
Talked about how I burned my hand because I spilled
Uh,
coffee all over it. I'm sorry, I'm cleaning up the coffee I spilled. Good morning.
is Skipper texting? Is Skipper riding while on the road?
Apparently, Skipper texting and driving.
For shame, for shame.
For shame. Anyway, good morning, people. Thanks for being here. It's the Sunday morning Fishroom Hangout stream where we hang out in the fish room. Do whatever. Whatever happens, happens, man.
And and do shit.
Do shit.
And
Speaking
do
of
stuff.
stuff, I gotta turn some lights on because it's a little dim in here. It's a little dark in here right now. So let's turn that one on. You don't need to see that yet. Let's turn that one on. I'm using my Fluval app to turn my Fluval lights on. They're the only ones that don't go on the timer for whatever reason. It's the only downfall of these lights that I don't like. You can't put them. You should have a 7-day timer. That's all there is to it. Not 24-hour, 7-day.
You're not gonna say good morning to everybody
I haven't even turned the lights on yet,
like
man.
you normally do.
I have, dude. Take it easy. Good morning. Good morning, people. Let's say hi to people. Hi, people. John McKenzie, what's up, man? Good morning. Salient, good morning. Oh yeah, speaking of that, Salient, you asked me for stickers. Somebody
Skipper
else asked me
says
for.
I'm above the law.
I'll get you stickers. They're coming. Kirk, Fishymon, you have. I meant to ask you that before you told me your story this morning. I need stickers. You got more stickers?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I'll have to pick some up from you. Remind me. Don't let me forget.
A new version too.
Ooh, you got a new version of stickers. Because I think I'm out of all your old ones.
Okay.
I might have some of your magnets left, but I don't even know. But yeah, give me some stickers so I can get them out to the adoring fans. Salient, and you'll be one of them.
I will.
Don't worry.
Will.
Somebody else asked for
Remind
stickers
me.
too, and they're coming. They're coming. They're coming. TJ,
Don't
what's up, TJ?
worry about a thing, 'cause
Fishymon's
every
here.
little thing is gonna be alright.
Scotty Quaddy's here. Good morning. Good morning. Jen Yu, good morning. What's going on? Mary Beth, good morning. What's going on? Silver Creek, yo. Good morning, y'all. Skipper, we talked Skipper. Good morning, Skipper. Skipper. Window Liquor number 5. What up, dude? Color Guppies. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah. Good morning. Good morning, Vinay. Mirk T, what's up? Dennis Christensen. Whoa, I kicked the camera. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Hello, hello. Good morning. SC Catahulis. Catahulis? Good morning. Hello. Eric T, what's up, man? Good morning. All right. I think that's everybody. If I missed you, I apologize. Say hi, and I will say hi back. And Fishymon's on the chat now, man. He's on the prowl. So, what have we done this week in the fish room?
Did you see John McKenzie says he just comes for the free coffee and donuts. I'm sorry, John. The donut shop was all out of donuts today. Sorry. No donuts for you.
I've eaten too many donuts. in my time. I gotta lay off the donuts. I did have a bagel this morning though, so I'm functioning on I'm functioning. All right, so
Mm,
what is it this week? What did I do? I put oh, do we have a mod in chat? I think we have a mod in chat. Somebody type in this exclamation KJE thing and see
yeah.
if this works, because I think I fixed it. We'll see. But that's what, yeah, 497 subs. I see that. I see that, John. 3 more and I'm at 500. Woo woo. GRB, what's up? Good morning. Had a dead hill stream loach this morning. Oh
It
no, that's not cool.
didn't. Uh,
Yeah, it
does it
worked.
prompt? Does it prompt Nightbot to put up? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think only mods can do it, and I think it's on like a cooldown timer. If you do it too many times, it's gonna. Perfect. Yeah, it worked. Cool. Anyway, speaking of that, kjeaquatics.com. I placed an order with him this week. Earlier, Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday. Whatever day I placed the order, it came the next day, which was pretty cool. He's he is in New York, so he's only like one state away, but still pretty damn quick. I got a bunch. Got some Anubias. They're already in the tanks. Put them in my blind cave tetra tank. And I also got a crim. This crim is incredible. Hang on. Look at the size of this thing.
Salient
It's nice.
asked if you could get mod status so he can be your bouncer if if you
If
want him to be.
we'll see. You gotta prove yourself, Salient. The rigorous whoa, requirement to
Larry
be a
D's
mod here.
here. Good morning, Larry.
What's up, Larry? What's going on, man? Good morning. Good morning. Um, yeah. We got people here. Anyway,
Got
what I
to
was
meet
saying was
Larry at Keystone Clash
yes, we
last
did.
year.
We did. That was a good time. Good time. Yeah, we all sat at the same table during the banquet. That was fun.
Yeah.
Um, what the hell was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna change my camera so I could show this kernel. Boy, I got all sidetracked.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, this kernel's huge, man. It's like
Hmm.
ginormous, ginormous. So yeah, I got whatever. I got some plants. I got a couple supplies. I bought a I bought the wrong size sponge filter.
Acronym.
Crinum.
You
Calamastratum.
got that acronym?
Yes,
Acronym.
I did
Kill
get that
acronym.
crinum. I got that crinum
Looks pretty cool.
from Keith.
The goldfish are not troubling it.
No, they don't actually. I have more crinums in this tank. There's one, and they're not. I gotta. They don't seem to be doing so hot. Not as good as that one is, anyway. They're surviving. I changed the light schedule a little bit in this tank. I think it's just on too long. And it's not. First of all, it's one of those Fluval or not Fluval, Phoenix, whatever, 24/7 lights, which are okay. They're not great.
Phoenix.
Phoenix, 24/7. There's my derpy fish. See him up there? Um, the clay one, not these ones. Yeah. So I turn the light down because what happens is I start getting like either green spot algae starts covering everything. You can see it on this Anubias here. Like it just keeps creating new leaves to compensate for this. But yeah, I start getting like black spot algae or whatever. I don't think it's black beard. It's actually more like a brown spot algae that's like, or a green spot algae that turns brown or starts to. You can see the green spots on there.
Mm.
It's kind of hard. But eventually it just like whatever kills the leaves or they struggle. So I
I
figure
have
I'd
to
turn the
say I
light
have
down.
no what's that called again?
I don't know.
That stuff.
Anubias?
That that plant you're just talking about.
Anubias.
Anubis. I have to say I have none
You have none. I
because
see.
I had some when a long time ago, and the same thing used to happen to me. It just used to get all algae covered and it would just slowly die.
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, At least mine survives. It's been in here forever. Just
Mm.
I don't know what would take that off the leaves, or if there's anything. I mean, obviously, I think it's the light that's doing it, because I get green spot algae on the glass too. Kind of
Yep.
see it.
Crypt Keeper, good morning.
What's up, Crip?
JRB, good
Someone said
morning.
Keystone Clash. All right. You know that would be a good one to put on the auto mod thing for you there. I see you there, Salient.
Mm.
Gonna do it from here? Yeah, whatever. There you go. There you go. There you go, Salient. You're hired. Get to work. All right. Where are we at? Chili Aquatics. He's working on a hangover. Nice. Oh yeah, today's the Super Bowl. So we all know who's gonna win, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We already know.
Yes, sir.
We'll just keep that to
Fly,
ourselves.
Eagles, fly on the road to victory.
So the other thing I bought was a sponge filter, but I believe I bought the wrong size. I should have bought the bigger one, but I got this one. So let's look at this little guy.
Mm.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with it.
It's a baby.
It's a little baby.
It's a
Maybe it'll go in
baby.
this year's Pack-a-Bowl when that comes around. Mmm.
Mm.
Lame song, Alishon.
Mm.
Come on now. I'm gonna stick it in the sump so it starts getting seeded with bacteria.
Alshon. Come on, man. You live in Pennsylvania. In Pennsylvania, you gotta rep your team.
That's it. Unless he's one of those like Steeler fans or something. Anyway, it's never the Bengals. Is anyone escaping a Super Bowl today? I was gonna. Well, I'm not gonna escape anything today, but I'm definitely getting closer. Escaping. Well, that's the other thing I wanted to do. Check this out. Might have to lower the camera. This is that tank we put all the driftwood in. That driftwood is still floating.
I can see it.
You turn the light on, you probably see it better.
It is. Floating like a cork.
Kark. Turn it all the way bright.
Like
This
a
one.
cork?
Like a kark.
Is it floating like a cork?
This one. The other one sank. This one won't. Just keeps floating. There's all these Malaysians. Oh, there was also some air in there. I just saw come out. That would probably help it.
It just farted.
Burp it.
It just farted.
So we need to get this. Maybe I should weight this down. Let's just weight this down. It's not like I don't have enough rocks in here. Look at this. This rock has a hole in it.
Shano says
Jeez.
probably not gonna watch the Super Bowl.
Who? Who said this?
Shano.
Oh, Shano. What up, Shane?
Shano.
Shano. Shano. You're not gonna watch the Super Bowl, huh? It's horrible.
He's gonna play Hogwarts later. It's pretty fun.
Hogwarts Legacy. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't played it. I haven't seen it. I mean, I've seen some buzz about it. Look at all these
I'm not a
Malaysians over
gamer,
this.
no.
The only game I've been playing lately was Minecraft. Alright, we'll let this soak. I should probably. See, it keeps wanting to float. Look at that. See that?
JR got some guitar shorts scheduled on YouTube
Nice.
the next week.
Nice. That's cool. Yeah, I've been doing pretty good. I put out some shorts here and there.
Look who's in blue salient.
Yep. I promoted them. No Super Bowl here. It just means a big old cup of soup. Nice. I'm gonna clean this lid real quick. Actually, I should probably start draining some water out of this tank. We could start this process. I don't know how far along we're gonna get because I don't have anything. I have the wood to escape, but I don't have any like real. I want to change this from lava rock. I don't want to escape with lava rock in this tank. This is gonna be mostly South American cichlids, I believe.
Did you buy lava rock at Aquarium Roots?
I did. I bought some black lava rock.
Any of that black lava rock?
No.
Mm.
I wasn't gonna use it in this tank. I was buying some of that lava rock because I think I was gonna
Nope.
use it. I was gonna use it for my saltwater tank, that black
Oh,
lava
in
rock,
your
because I was gonna try and
hot water.
fix that vermitid snail problem. But I think at some point we're gonna let it ride, see what happens. Okay, we'll get to it. Sorry.
Let it ride. That's a game in casinos.
What? Let it ride.
Card game. Yeah,
Okay, I believe you.
card game.
Card game.
Let it ride.
Okay. I need a bucket.
Big Whizzle's here. Good thing, Big Whizzle.
What's up, Bwizzle? B Whizzle.
Whizzle.
Bwizzle. We got a bucket.
Whizzle.
Here's a bucket.
Alishon's only gonna watch the commercials at Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's a background
Breaking
noise.
Bad commercial.
We'll see. We'll see who wins. Good luck. Good luck to everyone. Everyone involved. I'm trying to knock all those snails off of this. There's like snails all over it. Got this big piece of lava rock. Ooh. Let's bring this down lower. That way you guys can get closer.
I have been occasionally seeing a few of my help me out here. My
What am I?
snails.
Not in your head.
Assassins.
Oh, I see.
Right.
Like, I don't know what words you're thinking of.
My assassin
Your
snails.
assassins. How's that angle? Better. Okay.
I've been occasionally seeing
Throw some
assassins
snails in the
every now and
goldfish tank.
again.
Yeah, there should be snails in the goldfish tank. I'll throw some in there. Put some Malaysians in there. I can grab it. No. Malaysian trumpet
Throw
snails.
some assassins in there.
There are definitely ram's horns in there. I've seen them. Can't hurt to put more. There you go. I'm not sure how the Rufas deal with those snails. Garas. And my little
What, you think they'll give them a pedicure?
well, they check everything out. I think they got excited like I was putting food in the tank. That's what they're all worried about. I'm gonna take some of this lava rock out.
When I put my assassins in my L333 tank, the snails jumped all over them. I mean,
Oh yeah.
the snails. The shrimp
Oh yeah.
jumped all over them and
That's
was
cool.
checking them out.
All right. The other thing I did in this tank, you know what? I should start draining some water in this tank. That would probably be a better idea.
Larry says his assassin snails have been breeding first time ever.
That's cool. I have some assassins in another tank. I should probably put some in this tank. But I don't know. I have like 6 or 7, or last time I checked. But I don't know. I guess they breed. I don't know how often they breed, how quick they breed. Apparently they're slow breeders.
Alison says aside from DBA, what was it in that tank? What is or was in that tank?
What was in this tank were the bala sharks and everything that is
was the
currently
tank with the bala shark.
Yep. Everything that was in this is now in the 125. So
in the 120.
Yep.
Yeah.
Except for obviously the snails.
It's crazy to even imagine that, that they were in this tank. It looks so small.
I know, exactly.
To your 125.
And those balas look like huge in that 125 too, so yeah, I guess maybe it was time for them to move.
Oh, check that out. All fancy and stuff.
What?
Using your
oh, my Python adapter.
Prototype.
Look at that thing, huh?
Yeah.
Digging the sand.
Look at all that.
Keeps the rocks out. Keeps the goldfish out. The big fish. No?
All
That's
fancy.
the water go through? Yeah, that's my 3D printed that. Designed it and 3D printed it. Impress myself sometimes. Sometimes I impress myself. All right. I'm just gonna try and get
Sarian asked, I
probably
was a
keep this
guest
there.
on Aquarium Daily live stream yesterday. I
Very
was
cool.
telling him about your 33 long. We agreed we like the footprint
Oh yeah.
of tanks like 20 longs, etc.
Yeah, that
So
that shallower tank. Yeah,
I
yeah.
agree.
I agree with that too. Gives it
I
kind of
concur.
like that river kind of feel. You know what I mean? Not like you're more like a
I
shallow
concur.
stream. Apparently, I put a whole lot of loose, like little lava rock in here when I escaped this tank.
3G says nice BBA puffer
Nice
or
BB
fluffer.
fluffer. You gotta love the BBA,
Yeah,
man. When I put this tank together, I put all this lava rock in here, and I bought all
fluffer.
this like loose lava rock. Can't even talk. This stuff, this red stuff. That's all mixed in. But
Larry says now I have assassin snails in all my tanks.
nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start working
Great.
up to that.
That's my goal.
Yeah, I
That
like
is
the
my
assassin snails.
goal.
They're actually pretty cool looking. Interesting little snail. They don't get. I mean, they can get
Yeah,
crazy, I guess.
they're
Malaysians.
prettier to me. They're prettier than Malaysian trumpet snails,
You know
and
what
they
would
do
work?
the same thing. Basically, they churn up the soil, the substrate for you.
Yeah, you know what would work really well in this? Is like a thing for like cat litter. I wonder if I have one that's not like in use.
Skipper says 1119. Is
Let's
that
see.
his ETA?
ETA. All right. Skipper's coming to my house today. He's driving across the land. We're gonna hang out. I have a 75-gallon fish tank that I was able to get
Skipper
for
is
him.
coming
Whatever.
out
He's
of
found
his
it. I picked it
comfort
up.
zone, Pennsylvania.
He's coming to Big City Allentown. He's going to the big city. Luckily, I'm pretty close off the
Chaplain, good
highway exit
morning.
there, man. So it's not like that far. It's like 2 miles from the highway. 2, 3 miles.
It only took me like a year or two to remember how to get to you without having to use my
Yeah,
GPS.
and it's not even that hard. It's like you get off the highway and you make one turn.
Yeah, but I used to come the other way
Yeah, that's true.
from
Yeah,
22, which
yeah.
used to screw me up because I used to have to go through
Straight
make
through Allentown.
quite a
Yeah,
few turns.
yeah. I'm
Because
just
that's
slowly
how
draining this water.
I
Ow.
wanted to use 22 when I first. Anyway,
Whatever.
yeah.
You
So
figured it out. We're probably
yeah,
gonna stop by your house too, just so be prepared. Yeah, but anyway, I had a 70.
yeah.
You know, this tank used to be on
I'll make
a
sure and put the
stand,
nobody home sign up.
right? This used to be on a wooden stand that it came with. And Skipper has been looking for to upgrade his tanks for quite a while. He's got a bunch of cichlids, star sapphires, I think they are. And he wanted to put them in a bigger tank, so he's been looking for a bigger tank. Well, I didn't have the tank, but I had a stand, so I offered him the stand. And at some point, he found, I think it was Scotty the Fish Freak is the one who pointed us or him in the direction of this 75. So he ended up scoring it. I picked it
Someone
up.
was selling her.
Yeah, somebody was selling a 75 like dirt cheap, basically $1 per gallon,
Yeah.
and with the lids. And yeah, so
Oh,
I grabbed it
Alishon says 3 more for Jason to re-hit
to
500.
re-hit 500 now. How sad is that? And
How
it's been like 3 weeks.
far will it drop below again?
Yeah, I don't know. This time it's been steadily climbing instead of like whatever happened that day. So we'll get there. We'll get there. If
Mm.
you haven't subbed,
Um,
please sub. That's it. If you're liking what we're doing here, you just like
Did you
hanging
see
out,
the post I
do
sent
me a favor.
you? The Facebook post?
Yes, I did see that. I saw two. What was it? 180, 200, some 125 gallon for 400 bucks.
120. It's 120 gallon,
That's a 5 foot
4 foot
tank.
tank.
Oh, it's a 4 foot tank. Okay, okay. Thought it was a five
Oh,
foot
it's
tank.
a 5 foot tank.
I don't know. If it said it was 4 foot, it's 4 foot.
All right,
I didn't really
my
read it, but I
bad.
saw it was a
Anyway,
120. I think those are 5 foot tanks, but it could be
yeah,
a 4 foot. I
but
don't know.
it's a reef tank though. It
Yeah,
it was set up as a reef tank. It has the weir in the,
yeah,
so it's set up for a sump system.
right, right. But yeah,
And they wanted how much for it?
it was
I
400,
forget.
400 and something. I think about 450. I don't remember. It wasn't an incredibly bad price, but it was. I didn't really have room for that tank, so I'm kind of maxed out on tanks at the moment. Till I make some new changes. Maybe I build out that garage area. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that's got to happen in this house before I expand the fish room. Let's put it that way. Got a lot of this house is under construction, so we just got the roof put on. So now it's time to jam with a lot of projects inside. Like we got to redo the bedroom. We got to redo the bathroom, uh, the hallway, the stairs, living room, the dining room. Like all the flooring's ripped up in a lot of the house, so it's just bare wood. It's getting there, people. Things take
Nothing's
time.
wrong with their wood.
No, no, no. But I meant like it's like unfit,
A
like
lot
it's
of
like
the houses,
subflooring wood.
a lot of the older houses had hardwood flooring, and
Yeah,
people over years have just covered it with carpet, but there's still nice hardwood flooring underneath the carpeting.
we shouldn't. I'm gonna see. Do I have that? I probably threw it out like an idiot.
Victor,
Should get a serving spoon.
Victor Coco,
Don't tell the wife.
Jason, go Eagles, Super
Go Eagles!
Bowl.
I'm just gonna try and gather as much as this lava rock as I see floating around on top here while this water drains a little. I think I can probably reuse the sand and the Eco Complete that's under it. I have more sand I can add. There is no undergravel filter in this, or plenum, whatever we want to call it. This is just sand. Maybe I should fix that. I don't know.
Warway,
What's up, Huawei? Good morning.
Warway in the house.
Warway? There's no R in
Why are
there?
we always yelling?
Why are we? Why are we?
You know,
No, I don't.
you know, whatever,
Whatever.
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 Piranha God.
Piranha God. Nice. What's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, so I think maybe we'll just do. I need to get some rock other than. Yeah, I gotta hunt for some good rocks. Like that Aquarium Roots place had some cool rocks, but they were not cheap. Like not cheap at all. That one rock, I still think about that rock.
You
It was
dream
very,
about
it
it,
was very expensive. I'm sure it was like $10 a pound, and I think it felt like it weighed 50 pounds. Let's put it that way.
and it weighed a lot.
Yeah, it seemed like it weighed a lot. I don't know. I didn't actually weigh
I
it.
do not think it weighed 50
I know,
pounds.
I know, I know it didn't. But
Probably weighed like 20.
maybe, but even at $10 a pound, that's $200 for
It
that
just
rock,
felt
dude.
like 50 to you.
Yeah, exactly.
It just felt like 50 to you
Yup,
because you're weak,
because I'm a weak one. Ow. What can I say?
both mentally and physically.
Yes. The mind is willing, but the flesh is weak. All right. Yeah, so it was a nice rock. We should go out hunting rocks somewhere. It's a little too cold for that.
GRB Aquatics. He's He says, just add some mixed nuts. What's your favorite nut? I
Hmm.
think cashews or macadamia.
I have a bag.
Cashews are definitely on my
Cashews are alright.
a short list.
You know, I'm not opposed to any nuts.
I heard almonds are really good for you.
Yeah, I think so. Actually, they are. Um, yeah. I don't know. I would have to go. Well, you know, I got a bag of roasted peanuts upstairs that I kind of. Well, I use it. I feed the crows that, but I eat them every once in a while.
You feed the crows peanuts?
Yeah, they seem to like it.
Hey, look who's here. Patty's here. Good morning,
Good morning,
everybody.
Patty.
Jesus Christ. Look, looks like a overcooked sausage party in here.
That's right. Welcome to the
Where
party,
all
Patty.
where all the broads at? Genu's here. Patty.
You calling Genu a broad? Isn't it? You shouldn't call her that. Be nice. All right. You know what? We're gonna take this.
Petlin said Patty comes up as soon as nuts come up.
As soon as someone mentions nuts, Patty's in the chat.
Nuts, yeah, Patty appears.
All right. You know what? Since we're draining this water, we might as well clean this sponge. Well, let's not do it here. That was a mistake. We should do it at the other end. And I don't even know what happened to the.
Tracy says Deej eats space peanuts.
Eat what? Oh, we lost.
Deej eats space peanuts.
Space peanuts? Space peanuts.
Space. Yeah.
You were going robotic.
Peanuts.
Peanuts from space?
I don't know. You'll have to ask it. And KJ Aquatics lurking filling food sample bags.
Nice. Good morning, Keith. Just talking about your order.
I'm late.
Yeah, I just got yeah, what else I got? I got that sponge filter. I got some plant weights and some plants. And he sent a bunch of samples, so of food, which I pretty much fed out. I almost fed all.
Is that you, Jeff? Change name?
You are very robotic, man.
Deb Aquatics and Pets. Good morning, Debbie.
Good morning,
How
Debbie.
are you today?
Sorry about this noise, guys. Just wanted to clean that sponge. I'm gonna throw this in my sump. You know what? Maybe we'll throw it in the 125 sump. Yeah, there we go. That's a better idea.
Scotty the Fish Freak. I made it to 500 and it took a bun away.
And it took what away?
Well, it means you're a full purpose. The course that
Kirk, you are very robotic, man. It's like it's almost impossible to understand you at the moment.
I am.
Yeah, it's very hard to hear you.
Go my thing and come back up.
Maybe.
Let me go restart my.
Yeah, everybody says you sound like crap, but yeah.
I'll drop off and then come
Okay.
back up.
So, alright, I'm gonna. This is part of the sponge. Probably should turn his air off or at least take it out because we don't need it bubbling like crazy. It's kind of annoying. And that one's just an air filter sitting in there. Makes me wonder what I did with the sponge. Or an air stone, I mean. Maybe I should put that back. Let's put that back. Just put the air stone on there. There we go. Even on that? Not on that. Hold on. There we go. That's what I hate about these co-op sponges, man. I really don't like this. So over this. Stupid thing. Alright, cool. Alright, let's let this drain a little bit more. Maybe I should clean this front glass. Yeah, not a bad idea. since we're cleaning the tank anyway. Move this back. Get out the scraper. I'm keeping that one rock in there to weigh that, what do you call it, down? Driftwood? Where's the scraper? Right here. Let's get this BBA off the glass. Let me see. Liquor, good morning. Peplin, good morning. Yes, all these new folks sub to me so I can shut up. Yes, Patty, please, and thank you. And then we got to make it to the road to 1,000. Now, I didn't hear what Kirk was saying about Scotty, and he hit 500, and then what, it took it away? Yeah, it's one of those things. Like, I hit 500 3 weeks ago, and then whatever, they took 40 some away, and I've been clawing my way back since. I don't even know what happened that day, honestly. I don't know if people were creating accounts or somebody shared it, and they didn't. It's one of those. If you don't interact with the channel, it usually goes away. Or you don't do anything. You gotta at least watch a video, like a video, comment on a video. I think commenting goes a long way. Otherwise, it doesn't stick. And while you're there, checking to see if you're subscribed, why don't you hit that like button too? Because that helps a lot too. That shows that engagement. And YouTube likes it when people are engaged in the channel. YouTube's a weird animal. But at the end of the day, it is just an animal. So, take the bull by the horns and ride. Keep doing what you're doing. See, I don't think this is what I personally don't think. I think that you shouldn't chase the algorithm at all, whatsoever, in any way, shape, or form, because it's like a self-defeating circle, right? You start chasing the algorithm, you start doing the things that the algorithm wants, you start chasing away the people that came for what you were doing, right? And then you just become an algorithm chasing monster. I don't know. That's my personal feeling on the matter. I have a feeling if you're doing stuff that's driving people that want to see your stuff, just keep doing that. And people will come. And the algorithm can work around me. Right? Right. Sounds good on paper. We'll see. Alright. I'm going to try and get some more of this, any little lava rock I find down here, we'll pull out. Other than that, I think I'm pretty good with this thing here. Maybe once we get the water out, we'll give it like a dry scape. See about what I definitely need rocks. That's my biggest problem right now is I don't have any rocks that I want to put in this tank. I got dragonstone, I got Sayur, whatever that stuff is, Sayur stone. I got, I think it's elephant skin stone, whatever the heck that stuff is. Rhino. Got a bunch of stones. Obviously lava rock, but they're not fitting the idea I got in my mind. I'm gonna go with it. At Watts, neat coincidence. Water, neat. Wait, what am I missing here? Oh, here, I'm also in top chat. I don't know how that keeps changing. All messages. Exactly, Mary Beth is what she says. A rando 200 views yesterday. Nice. Just be Thomas the Train. Yep. Just keep chugging. Use Watts Water. Ah, cool. Good morning, Watts Water. Thanks for being here. Alright. We're going to let some more of this drain. I think we could probably do pretty like major draining on this tank, actually. Oh, I forgot to check to see if Kirk was back. Whoops. He's probably sitting there going, you dumb. Hang on, let me see. No, he's not. Uh-oh. We'll give him a little while. Grab my flashlight. Let me get this bucket. probably restarting his router or something. Whatever. There's a ton of lava rock in here still. I can see it from the top back here. Lava sharks used to pick this up and play with it like they were candy or a toy. Okay, if some, like, obviously some stay around, but it's buried in the sand, whatever. Gotta keep an eye out for Kirk. Okay. See what's happening. Lady R, what's going on? Good morning. He said F you. Yeah, he did. How much for one of those condoms you made for the Python? This thing? I don't know. I haven't really... I have some other ones too. Let me show you. Since that one's in use. I have, I made some with teeth and without teeth. Speaking of that, I gotta remember to bring them because they're for Kirk. Oh, Kirk's backstage again. Hold on. Hold on. I see you. I see you. There. Hello? Yup. Nah, slightly.
Yeah,
Slightly,
I
buddy.
don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do.
Yep, we'll live with it. Speaking of that, I gotta remember to bring this to you. You didn't want the, here's one with the teeth, and this is like a finer mesh I put on this one than this one. I don't know, man. I haven't really thought about selling it. And this one's one without the teeth, in the same fine mesh. And when I made these, believe it or not, in 2 pieces. So you can pop this out. Well, it's meant to fit really tight, so it doesn't pop out. But this is printed in two pieces. The ring and then that, and then this pops in. Stays in there, so if I wanted to, I could print different size.
I don't really need one.
Yeah, I got you the one without the teeth, man. It's the one I just popped out. Pop it back in. Kind of snaps in so it doesn't want to move. But yeah, this one's yours, dude, and this one's Maria's. Good job.
Good job, Jason.
Yeah, maybe, give me some time on this, man. Let me set some things up. Maybe I'll put some, maybe I'll do them as giveaways or something, man. Or whatever. Channel merch. For fun. You know what? Let's take a poll. Let's take a poll. Can I do polls on my phone yet? I don't think I can. Take a poll, see who would want one. Anybody want one? Let me know. Let's go to my channel. Go here. I think this is not muted. That. Sorry about that. Probably heard an echo. Let's do a poll. Start a poll.
Keith is saying, give me a wholesale price, Jason, and I will see how they sell on my website.
Yeah, I could do that. I'd have to figure out like how many you want, like off the bat, like 50, 20. I don't know. I'll get you. I'll figure it out. Gotta make it worthwhile. But not like, flood it. Obviously not gonna be like crazy expensive. They're just plastic. But it does take a while to make them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
I voted even though I
has
don't
a
have
3D printer.
Start with 15? Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, I'll calculate some numbers on that. Material cost, time, energy. Nothing crazy.
Labor.
No, the labor's already. Oh, labor. Well, there was a lot of. I did spend a week designing it. But yeah.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, there's labor involved. You gotta
Sorry.
clean the, every print's got to be on a clean bed and all that stuff. So there is, yeah. No, I get it. It is a cool idea. Thanks. Yeah, we'll try it. We'll check it out. We'll see what happens.
Crypt, Crypt Keeper says, I don't use a Python, but I voted yes. It's a great
Cool.
concept.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, obviously, you don't use a Python, you don't need one, but if you think others would like one, let me know. Let's clean this glass on the outside so we're not all mungy. And this tank's almost empty. Part of me feels like maybe we should just leave it this empty. No. Because I got that. Because I got to
Why?
escape it anyway, right? Maybe I'll escape it. Maybe I should. See,
You
I'm
can
thinking about
plant it?
doing a lot of. Well, I was going to put my fire mouse in. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to put my black ghost knife in here. I'm going to put some angels in here. I'm going to put some geophagus in here. And that's probably it. Maybe.
Or you moving
I'm
the
not moving all the
inhabitants of the
inhabitants. I'm going to move some of them.
55?
Like, I got 3 angels in a 55, and I think 2 of them are starting to pair up. So that odd man out, he's having a rough time of it. I'm gonna move the
Move the
pair
odd
to the bigger
man?
tank. I think.
Uh, I
I'm gonna
see,
move the
says the
pair to this
blind
tank. I'm
man.
gonna move the black ghost knife because this is just a bigger tank. And I was talking about this with somebody. My Corys, the Corydorus that are in there, they're Adolphois. I guess we can look at that real quick while we're standing here. There's the angels. But behind the angels are the Adolphois, right? You can see one on the filter. Now, if you look at these angels right here, look at their fins, the top and bottom fins, man. This dude's getting roughed up, and he's always like the odd
Mm.
man out. Those other 2 are always like hanging with each other. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
he's the third wheel.
So I was thinking maybe separate them up a little. But the Adolphois, the whole point of the thing is saying here is,
That that's quite the blackbeard algae
look, we all
scape you
know that
got
I am an
going.
expert at blackbeard algae scaping. But all my Corys in this tank, their barbells are like non-existent.
It, it looks like a shag carpet,
Yeah, it does. I know.
you know.
It's actually gotten a lot better because I've been doing a lot more water changes on this tank. But the Corys are missing
It's
all.
like a shag carpet, like in them old vans that used to have shag carpeting
Exactly.
on the walls.
Skipper's 95 miles out and 11:15. There's no rush, Skipper. Take your time. Good morning. Good morning, Robert.
Yeah, don't get
Tianaqua.
a
What's up,
ticket.
man? All right. Am I draining the tank so I can start a dry start of BBA culture? Yes. Actually, I was just doing a water change because I figured I'd pulling out a lot of stuff, trying to get some of this mold out.
Um, Alishon says, I rarely siphon substrate. I use the Rio 2001 pump.
Mm. Yeah, I can see that.
2100 pump
You,
and braided tubing for water
you pump it
changes.
out. Yeah, I know a lot of guys that do that.
I got a pump myself too
That's what you do, yeah.
for water changes.
You pump it out or you pump it in.
Yeah. No, I would want to pump it out
I see.
and then run it in straight from the spigot.
Gotcha.
Understand?
I comprehend. Comprehende.
You comprende?
Comprehende. All right. Anyway, I was talking about the Corys in that tank, Corydorus, and
Yeah, you was talking about something.
yeah, but you wouldn't shut up, so I couldn't get a word in edgewise. Just kept making
Yeah,
fun about my shag
sometimes I do
carpet,
that.
you know.
Sometimes I just keep talking and I don't shut up
I
at
know.
all about your shag
My shag
carpet and
carpet,
blackbeard
exactly.
algae.
So, I figured I'd let you
like a van,
I figured I'd let you burn
one of
yourself.
those 80s vans, the Love Shack.
Yes, exactly.
The Love Shack.
Okay, so, but my Corys in that tank, man, all their barbells are gone. On all of them. So, I'm thinking, I don't know. I was thinking it might be, it can't be the substrate because I have other Corys on the exact same substrate in other tanks that have no problems with their barbells, right? It's pool filter sand. So the only thing that it can be is the inhabitants, right? The only other inhabitant here I think might be doing it is the black ghost knife. Like he might be, in the middle of the night nibbling around when it's dark and nobody sees. Any answers to my nuts question? Peanut. I said roasted peanuts, man. I like roasted peanuts. Walnuts are good too. Cashews.
I like
I'm not a big fan of
cashews.
cashews. Cashews are kind of weird. And what are
I
those?
like cashews.
Those are the ones that, yeah. Pistachios. They're all right. All right. I'll eat any nuts. Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Jason likes these.
I like D's, yeah, D's nuts.
Jason likes these.
D's nuts.
These.
It's like soak on.
Um,
Sweaty.
KJ likes soy
Yeah, I see
nuts.
that. Yep. Could be something in the water
Not to be
chemistry.
confused with salt
Yeah,
nuts.
maybe. I don't know what would be different in that tank than other tanks. I mean, all my it all comes from the same source. So, and I do pretty relatively large water changes on most of those tanks.
Were you talking about the angels
No, I was
wings?
talking about the barbels on the Corys in this tank. Or like, for some reason, these Adolfoids never
Oh,
gain their barbels. Are always like missing. And something keeps pulling this plant out of the substrate. Oh, something ate this plant. Look at this. Dirty little fish. Look at them. They're all clinging by me. This
Is
was,
that is that a goby in there too?
yeah, rainbow goby. I mean, he could be doing it. I don't know. My culprits are maybe the rainbow goby, maybe the hillstream loach, but I don't think the angels would be doing it. I don't think the geos would be doing it. I don't think the festivums are doing it. The ghost knife could be doing it. Now I'm stirring this all up. I should do a water change. Look at this. This is nuts. Well, one of the geos ate that spiralis I got. That's one of the things I got from Keith. Was that was it retro spiralis or spiralis? I can't remember which one. One of the two.
Oh, the geos ate it, but they don't eat the
No, they didn't eat it. Somebody just pulled it out of
octopus.
somebody just
Oh,
pulled it out. I don't know if they ate it.
uprooted it.
Yeah, uprooted it. And it was a crypt, so it's probably melting already. Just from everything I've done. You know what? I gotta take this off. Because all this does is catch up algae in this tank. This tank is still seasoning out here. Got a lot of the geos in here have done a lot to chew this up too. Like the substrate. They do a lot breaking up the algae. So it's got
Retroralis.
retro spiralis, right? I think is what it's called.
Spiralis.
Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, if anybody thinks, got an idea, it could be the water chemistry in here, but I don't see what would be different in this tank that would, wouldn't that affect? The water chemistry was bad enough that the barbels would be falling off the cories. Don't you think that'd be affecting some of the other fish too? Like at least some sort of like fins or
I do not know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know either. That's what I'm saying. Kind of at a loss. So my thought was to move them, see what happens. I mean, I could be moving them in with the same
What
fish.
said Jeffrey said They're getting nibbled on.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, and I think it's probably the ghost knife doing it, because I think it's probably not intentional, or you know what I mean,
Probably thinks it's a little worm.
or it's just he's probing around. He's pretty at night. If you ever see these guys, the ghost knife in action, like how they actually work, it's pretty wild. At night when they're like in the dark, they just scoot around and just like,
First of all, I can't see in the dark.
oh,
Secondly, I don't have a ghost knife.
maybe you should learn to see in the dark. I've gained that ability, by the way. I have in this fish room, there's a lot of things that happen that are quite magical.
Patty
You've all
says
seen the video on
it's
the
too
the
much
python.
BBA. I mean, Patty says it's too much BBS.
Baby brine,
What is BBS?
baby brine shrimp. You think?
Is
Whoa.
there any maintenance going on at all?
Yes, there is maintenance going on all the time.
Maintenance. Maintenance.
Whoa, what is that? Okay, just a chunk of wood.
Uh, Peplin asks, you rinsing your baby brine?
Yes, I do rinse the baby brine. I rinse it in fresh water, and I do rinse it pretty well actually. And then I fill what I do is I take it, I fill up like a, what do you call it, a measuring cup, like whatever, 2 cups of the brine shrimp with the salt in it after it comes out of the hatchery. And then I take it to the sink and I strain it through a strainer for the brine shrimp, so I get all the salt water out. And then I rinse it several times. And I rinse out the cup, and then I put it all back in the cup and fill it up with fresh water. And then I go around the tanks and squirt it. Speaking of that, I need to make baby brine, so I have it for tomorrow. Okay.
Select Select Pet says, I bet it's nibble. I bet it's nibble, but I've heard that cories can be susceptible to chemicals that settle in the substrate due to the cory swimming placement.
Yeah, no, I could see that. I could see that. But uh, I could say I think I have experienced that. What you're talking about, like poor water quality down at the bottom, because I used to have panda cories in an old tank, and this is a while ago. And they had that. Their barbels disappeared, and I found out that it was the water quality at the bottom. I had a bunch of pea gravel at the bottom, and like stuff was always getting stuck in the pea gravel. And from them trying to like dig around in the pea gravel, they were wearing their barbels thin, but they'd always get like blisters. It just looked like it hurt. It was like sores. Didn't look good. So
Mm.
pea gravel. I don't
So
know. That's
that's
one of the reasons why
sand.
I'm not. Yeah, this is sand on top of a Eco Complete, on top of an under gravel filter. So yeah, it could be
Hmm.
stuff in the substrate, but I don't know, man. I think that would affect because the other thing that spends a lot of time in the substrate is the goby, the rainbow goby.
And Select says, think that electrical charges from the knife
Maybe.
could have negative impact on the barbells.
That's a very good
If
possibility.
I think you pulled out your camera cord.
Oh, did I? Sorry. Hang on. I did trip over something a minute ago. I'll get it in a sec. I'm just trying to unclog all the junk I stuck up this tube. All the algae's coming out up here. The flow rate is suffering. Or did we disconnect again? My camera there? Hang on. Nope. Camera stopped.
No,
Okay, let's fix the camera.
I told you you had disconnected the camera, but you.
Sometimes I don't trust you. You have steered me wrong in the past, man. Here, let me disconnect, reconnect. Is that what it's doing? There, you probably heard that. How's that go? All right, bear with us, folks. We'll see what happens here. There we go. There we go. Sorry. Apologies.
Eco complete and sand on a UGF.
That is.
That's neat. Did you use a screen or any kind of barrier to keep it from under the plate? Do you
Yes.
get any under the plate?
What I did was, well, first of all, the filter plates I could show you because I have some sitting on the side here. Zoom and pull this out a little bit. Here's one of the filter plates. These all snap together and they're an inch high, right? I have a whole bunch, like 2 wide basically, and I think there's what, like maybe, what is it, 1, 2, 3, probably 8, maybe 10 going across, or 8 or 9 going across. So, and then I cut out a corner here for the lift tube. Actually, I did it in 3 places. Well, actually, in this one it's done in the middle. The only lift tube is in the middle, and then there's sponge filters in the corners.
Patty says, I've heard that
I was about to
the
finish this question here,
quarries
but I put
are
before you get into Patty's question, let me finish this. I put, what is it, the
okay.
plastic canvas around the edges, and I hot glue it so that like the gravel stuff can't get around the sides. So basically, I build a fence to stop from going underneath. If that answers your question. So no, stuff should not be getting underneath the filter. Should all be going through it.
All right.
Okay, now what was Patty's question?
Lovely.
Lovely.
No, not a question. She said a statement. She says, I've heard that quarries able to crack moam, and moam is not 100% 100 harmless. And then Johnny from Dan's Fish, Johnny and Dan's Fish, what wants to know what
These
geos are
are
those?
what are they? Trying to think what they're called now. Pyrocephalus, Tapajos, the redheads. Geophagus, Tapajos. I got these at the Triple Crown. Somebody in the room. What in the? No, no, no,
Water,
no, 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 no.
water on the ground.
This is. Yo. Apparently my fire alarm's going off. Hold on.
Uh-oh, people. His fire alarm's going off. Somebody's burning
I don't know what
the
that was about.
bacon.
Yeah, some smoke detector.
Is that your smoke alarm?
Oh well.
Ah,
Smoke too much. Too close to the
smoking
smoke
up too
detector, I
much.
guess. Take it away from there. Anyway, so what were we saying? Tapajos. Yes, that's what these are. Pyrocephalus, I believe, is what they're now classified. I think. I believe. Tapajos was like a hobbyist name.
So that says, oh great, Grayson is burning
Yeah,
that
pretty
place.
much. All right. I think we got enough of this going here.
Yeah, not the white burn the biscuits. Burnt the biscuits.
Burning the biscuits. Yeah. No. Problem solved. Let's put it that way.
Keeper says the stream is on fire.
All right. Oops. All right. Let's fill up that 55.
I know, Patty.
What did Patty say?
Patty says nobody told over Jason. Over Jasterin.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Well, I didn't want to get too sidetracked before I get, I get sidetracked very easily and then I forget exactly what I was doing. So, I wanted to answer that question. So our thoughts are it could be water quality. I'm not convinced of that. I don't think it's water quality. But it could be at the gravel. It could be the mulm, like Patty was saying. Like, not all mulm is beneficial, I guess. Could be
Well, there's a point where too much
Yeah.
moam is too much of
Yeah,
anything
this
is not
tank is
good for
definitely like
anything. You know
I've
what I
been
mean?
trying to do a little more regular water changes in this tank. Like yes, maintenance. This tank is heavily stocked, okay? That's part of the problem. Second problem is I get kind of lazy sometimes with my water maintenance and don't do it every week. That's a problem. The third thing is I probably need to be doing it more than once a week, at least to get up ahead of it. So, but everybody in this tank does, other than the barbell issue, which I mean, I think it could be coming from the ghost knife. Honestly, I do think that is a very viable thing. Whether it's from the electrical charge they're putting out, or if he's actually actively like nipping it, because I actually do. I probably have footage of that. I have footage of my black ghost knife. I could probably show you guys. It's it's night vision, like security camera footage stuff. I've showed this
Mm,
before, I think.
wasn't there a video with that?
I haven't put a video out on it yet. No, if that's what you just asked. But I do have ideas. So, quit flicking your knife. I can hear it. I know what you're doing. Fidgeting, fidgeting.
I'm a
Look
fidgeter.
at that festival, man. He looks good. These topos
I'm a
look really good
fidgeted.
too. Stunning. I don't know if any of it's coming through on camera, but
Patty says, finally, it's time for breakfast,
there
coffee,
you
and
go.
weed.
There you go. I'm gonna do a quick water change here. Then we'll go back to the other tank and I don't know. I guess scape it, rough scape it. I don't know. I need rocks. But I was gonna put the fire mouths in here once I move out the angels and the ghost knife.
Festivums?
No, the festivals. I think I'm gonna keep them
What
in
about
here.
the
I think I
festivums?
like them in here. Yeah, they're gonna stay in
Gonna
here.
stay?
They're pretty cool.
Hills are moving?
No, I was gonna keep the geos in here too, so until they at least grow a little bit bigger. I guess they're the Tapajos are supposedly like some of the smaller geos. They get top around like 5-6 inches, I think, is what I remember reading somewhere around there, maybe a little bit bigger. But I think long term they'd probably be all right in a
Mm.
55. Maybe not. They'll get big. This tank is going to be a little crowded, but
Mm.
as long as I don't add too much more, I think everything grows up. It'll handle it. I could always move. Maybe I'll move the festivums.
Scotty Aquai.
Going on.
What's up, Patty?
Yeah, maybe. There's 3 festivums in here. There's 3 angels in here. There's 8 Tapajos in here. A black ghost knife. I think there's 4 of the Corys. And there's an L333 in here somewhere. And like a Hillstream Loach and the, what do you call it? Rainbow Goby. That's the word. So there's a lot of fish in there. It's kind of overstocked. The other thing I think about.
Um, Select says, experiment time, Jason. Move the ghost knife in a tank of quarries that have good barbels.
And then see if the barbels disappear. Hmm.
Mm.
That's interesting. That's an interesting theory. It seems cruel though, right? Oops. You're basically just using the Corys as guinea pigs. Oops. Let's go over here. Yeah, maybe. Or move. Well, I'm gonna separate the ghost knife from the Corys that are in this tank. I'm
So you move the quarries.
gonna move the ghost knife. I'm gonna keep the Corys where they're at.
All right. So you moving the ghost knife to the
Yeah,
75?
to this tank that we're looking at right now. Which you don't see yet because you're watching the wrong screen.
Well, You just pulled out your camera again
Oh, come on, man.
because it's frozen on the it's frozen on the 55.
This is one of the things I hate. I gotta get a stupid camera. It's so loose in the back there. The other camera is not like this. The other camera is hardwired. This one has a stupid plug that keeps popping out.
That's what she said.
I don't want to know. Anyway, there. This is the 75 that I just drained, quasi cleaned. Got a bucket full of lava rock in there.
Miriam Daly, what's up?
Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo. Right. Now that I stuck that through there, I can't get it off. There we go. Ugh, come on. What is going on here? I'm having a hard time. Let's get this out of here for now. I probably have to leave that in there though, because I got one rock doesn't want to float by itself.
What? One rock doesn't want to
I
float
mean,
by itself?
this one log wants to float by itself, so I need the rock. I don't know what I just said, but that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
It's not what I said. I like this little
No.
Pootis there. This is a big rock. Rock log. You gotta make little caves for
Crypt Keeper has to leave. Have to head out. Have a lot to do today. Catch y'all later.
Good luck, man. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping in. Here we go.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna play with this.
You playing with your wood?
Play with the wood. Yup. Gonna whack my head on the rack. This thing is driving me nuts. Get out of the way. Now, I want this to go that way. Yes. Do I want that to be centered? No. Go like this.
Trying to build an arch.
Yes.
You know you can glue your wood together too.
I could.
Using cyano. Oh, is it cyano?
Cyanoacrylate, which is
Yeah.
super glue.
And cigarette butts.
Oh yeah. Or cotton, whatever. That would work too. I like that arch better.
Yeah, or cotton.
I actually kind of like the way that arch works.
It looks like E.T. pointing his finger.
He's phoning home. Kind of like that too.
E.T.
Now I just need some
phone
rocks.
home.
Oh, I can clean up some of this.
Geek Boy's here.
What's up, Geek? How's it going? Oh yeah, we gotta keep an eye on the time today because we have to kind of end at a normal, respectable time.
It's 10:17.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we've got about an hour left. A little less.
GRB says, leave your wood in one place.
I was trying. I have to, you got to get that one place ready. Take some of these rocks out. Look at all these. Keep finding more lava rocks.
Oh, not sorry. He says, leave your wood in one piece.
Oh. Yeah. That's right. You don't need to glue it together. Yeah, sometimes, I have glued wood. When I was doing that aquascape contest at the Keystone Clash last year, I glued that stuff together. But
Yeah,
a lot of times I don't.
yeah. Did it stick together
Yeah, it did.
without cotton wool or anything?
Uh, well, I only, if I remember
Or did
correctly,
you use paper
I used a
towel?
lot of the rocks to weigh it down, so it wasn't like, it didn't need to be
Mm.
heavily glued. I just glued it to make sure like things didn't.
Select says strategically placed two wrong rocks at the base of the wood.
Yep. Yeah, I want to put some. Yeah, that's kind of where I want the rocks around the base. And this one already fell. We might have to glue this.
Yeah, because it's not glued together, so it's gonna.
Is it gonna? I don't think it's gonna. It doesn't have to.
It's gonna.
It doesn't have to.
Wow, Patty says I'm liking it.
Nice. Well,
Really, Patty?
if you get the Patty thumb of seal of approval, you're on it. You're moving up in the world. I'm just scouring around for any more of
Lady
those.
Diane's here.
Hey, what's up, Lady Diane?
Good
How
day.
you doing?
Hello.
Thanks for being here.
Hello, Lady Diane.
What's going on, Lady D? Just scouring for any more of these lava rocks. I think we got pretty much most of them. I do have more sand I can add here. I don't have the stones though. That's the only. I mean, I do have. Let me take a look outside. See what I got. Oh, wait a minute. I do have a lot of
I
rocks.
thought you was putting it. You was putting a black lava rock in there.
No, I didn't put the black lava rock in here. I wasn't gonna put the black lava rock in here. I was still trying to look for like a
Uh,
smoother stone,
didn't you
but
buy some
good. What?
uh river rock? You mean?
Yeah, maybe river rock, but I believe I have a bunch of river rocks in here. Hang on a second. Ooh, let me check out my little storage disaster room here. Gravel.
Rob,
Oh wow.
Rob, a two more people need to hit the sub button.
Yes. Hit that button, people. Now this is just gravel, gravel, gravel. Okay. Apparently I have two 55-gallon fish tanks in storage here and stands.
And
Think-
Mike B saying that Jason, your aquascape tank at the class was great.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it's
You even a little twist twist to it.
thank you. I thought it was cool. I liked it.
Easy twist.
All right. Let me go outside and see. Thumbs up for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you haven't subscribed, please do, because that helps me out. I only need two more to hit 500. All right, Fishimon, entertain him for a sec. I'm gonna see if I can grab some rocks from outside. See what we got. If anything good. I'll be back.
Here comes the rain again, falling on my head like a memory, falling on my head like a new emotion. Pum 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 pum. I do not know the rest of the words to this song, but I know that I like this part that I sing. Pum 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 pum. Pum 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 pum. Okay. Yeah. So my next song, I shall sing the Jigglypuff song. Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff, Jiggly. And now I shall recite a poem.
All right,
Uh,
enough of you.
um, I was gonna recite a poem for them. Damn.
For who?
Hickory dickory dock.
Oh no, please don't.
The mouse ran up the clock.
Thought this was gonna be like a Dice Clay version.
Skipper says that sounds like nails on a chalkboard.
Yup. All right. What I found outside was, remember those big old green rocks that I got that one time and sliced my hand
Robbie
open?
says, thank God he's back.
Thank God. Let's see.
Yeah, and you bled on it.
I bled on these rocks. I found a whole bunch of them in this box outside. Come on.
Aquarium Daily, 500. Well done.
Ooh, we hit it. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Congratulations for the second time.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. All right, let's see. We see these? Gotta rinse them off. Dirty, dirty rocks. This might work.
Dirty.
But these are like green. They got a greenish tint to them, and they got like
Dirty
quartz in them.
rocks.
So
Dirty rocks.
it might work. Not like
You dirty rocks. You.
I don't know. Maybe. I'm not convinced. These are good for what I want. We might just have to wait. But either way, I should probably bring these inside and not keep them outside.
Patty, I think he's a rebel. He's probably actually texting while driving.
Of course he is. You think he pulled over to do that?
Patty says, stop talking to texting. Stop talking to texting, Skipper.
Oh, look, I also got Denison barbs. That's the other thing I want to put
That
in
was
that
frightening.
tank. It was, wasn't it? Those guys are going to go in the 55 or the 75 too.
Lady Diane says she loves those rocks.
Those are cool rocks, huh? I don't know if that's the look I want.
Alison says throw them in the tumbler.
Should. Actually, did I? Did I? Where are all my tumbled rocks? Over here. I think I might have put some in there. Yeah, I did.
Peplin says
They need another go.
imports.
They're not quite finished,
Nice.
but like I did tumble some of them. Which camera are we on? The Denison Barb. Okay, hang on.
Denison Bobs.
Yes, hang on. Let me swap.
Bobs. The Denison Bobs.
Denison Babs. Let's go back to the better camera. I put these in my rock tumbler. Put a bunch of them in there. But they're pretty much at like the rough phase. They still need to go some more. I just kind of stopped it. But this is what they look like after they were tumbled for a little while. Probably look better when they're wet.
Lady Diane says we got a tumbler for Christmas. Fun
Nice.
stuff.
Yeah, they're cool. This is like whatever, the rough tumble. That was the green rocks. I have some more of them in here, smaller. Whites on them and stuff. They got to get tumbled more. They're still kind of rough. Maybe? I don't know. I'm not convinced about these green rocks. I was thinking more like
Mike
river
B
rock.
wants to know, Jason, do you prefer sand over gravel?
Sand over gravel. You mean sand on top of the gravel? Or do you mean, do I prefer sand more than gravel?
Sand instead of gravel.
I don't know, actually. I'm kind of on the fence. I used to really like the gravel look.
You're on the fence.
Yeah, I was on the fence about that. I just kind of like them both now. I would say probably more leaning towards sand than any other.
You know what time it is when the elephant's on the fence?
Time to get a new fence.
That was funny.
That was good. That was good. That was a good one. Okay. I'm still finding these little stones. That's the other reason I don't want to do the green in here, because then I'm going to see green and red. It's going to be like Christmas colored.
Still finding little stones.
Still finding those little lava stones. The little red ones. They're buried in the substrate too, so I'm going to keep finding them. Eventually.
Well, if they're buried in the substrate, you can just leave them there, because I'm sure they're full of they help with beneficial bacteria.
I agree with that. But the ones I'm seeing are the ones on the
You know
top.
what I
Yeah,
mean?
these are the ones that are just poking out.
Have you checked your poll lately?
No, I forgot all about that poll. Let's go check the poll. See what it does. Hang on, I gotta rinse my hand. I got mulm all over it.
Mine says 84-16.
84 to what?
84 for yes and 16 for no.
Wow. Wow. All right, let's end this poll.
Aquarium Daily says, how do you know when an elephant made love a god?
Your bin liners.
The bin liner is missing. Your bin liner is missing.
The,
He used it as a condom.
yes.
I've started I've created a monster. Dad jokes.
Roseline sharks. Yep. So, what other stones do I have out there? I got slate. Do I want to use slate? I don't know. I got pavers. I got slate.
I'm
Oh
going
yeah, you've been
robotic
robotic.
again,
I'm
am I?
trying to ignore it. I do have some river. Nah, see, I don't have a lot of good rocks. I need bigger rocks. I'm not. Nope. I'm not gonna rush this. So we're not gonna use those rocks. I'm not a big fan of these. I mean, I like the green rocks, but I don't think they're gonna look good in this tank. They're not gonna look to the vision. It's not the vision. I'm not seeing the vision here. So I'll clean those rocks up later, and I will put them in storage. So I think I have the wood where I want it, at least close. Did we lose Kirk? I think we lost Kirk. I think we lost Kirk. Oh no! Poor Captain Kirk. All right. So, Robo Kirk. The tank needs huge round zebra stones. Huge round zebra stones. I'm not entirely sure what a zebra stone is. So, hang on a sec. Let me. I need to go to the computer anyway so I can see if Kirk's back there. And he is not. So we're going to look up huge round zebra stones. Oh, this kind of. Whoa. Okay. Those huge round zebra stones are not cheap. That one's $2,000. It is also very big, like the size of a basketball. But all right, here, let's look this up. Desktop. Oops. We need the timer. Guessing these are zebra stones. This one's not too bad. Those are cool though. That is exactly what I was kind of like thinking of. Something black, whitish. Yeah, I like. There. Something like that. That would be cool. Just for tumbling. Nice. I'll check that out. I'm not sure how shipping rocks is a big pain. That's the big thing. Let's look at this for a sec. Well, I see if Kirk is backstage. We'll know. Would I just see a quick question here? Hang on. Pop that up. What type of cameras do I use for my streams? I'm looking around. There's two cameras I have. They're both Logitechs. They're both webcams. One of them is the Brio, which is the 4K webcam, and the other one is just I don't know, 1080 one. I can't remember what it was. KJE says he used to sell stones. Yeah, that's the thing, man. Shipping stones. That's the killer, right? Houston Manzanita sells them. They tumble them. Hmm. So look into it. Be nice to find like a local place that had some. I wonder, that's another, you can always go to like a landscape yard, look around for, that's where I got those green stones, the ones I was just talking about. I actually have them in another tank. Why don't I should probably just put it on that tank and you can see it. They're in, they're in with my Gertrudes. They may look like they're green because they're covered in algae, but they're really just green. I don't know if you can see all that. There's three of them. One, two, three. Granted, these are a little bit greener because they are covered in algae, but they are naturally green. Yeah, they seem to be extra green. But there's like a vein of quartz that's going through some of them too, so stay away from those cameras. Jason mentioned since he keeps trouble. Yeah, actually the 1080 one is perfectly fine because it has like a hardwired connection that comes out of the back. The Brio camera has a USB-C port on the back, and that's why it keeps coming loose. It keeps coming out. The wire keeps coming out of that USB-C port. You know, it's meant to just be put somewhere and stay there or whatever on a tripod or something like that. But yeah, I got to figure out some way to like whatever, like keep it connected or whatever, glued on there. I was thinking about hot gluing it on just to stop wiggling it. It's really not meant to be used like moving around like I'm moving it around all the time. But yeah, the 4K camera is a decent camera. It's not bad, relatively cheap. It's a streaming camera. I think it does 4K at 30 frames per second. And obviously it can do the lower resolutions too. I don't think it ever does 60 frames per second. I don't think either of them do. I think they're both 30 frame cameras. Pretty sure about that. So yeah, that's the only whatever. Yeah, the wire thing in the back I'm not happy about, but I didn't know that until I bought it. And I did buy some like putty stuff, but I never used it. I probably should. Take a trip to the lake and see what rocks are around the beach. Yeah, it's not a bad idea either, man. It's not a bad idea. No BBA saying so. Oh, there's some in there. Come on now. You look hard enough, you can see it. It's there. It's just not incredibly bad as it used to be. And the other thing I need to do is, well, I've been gathering eggs from those Gertrudes and stuff, and I probably need to do that now. They sell them $2.50 a pound, labeled as Zebra River Stones. Nice. Uh, what are we at? We're in February right now, right? And what is it today? 11th, something like that. 12th. The end of March, so a little more than a month, about 6 weeks. There's a swap happening for in my area. The Aquarium Club of Lancaster County is having a swap at this place called That Fish Place, That Pet Place. That's the name of the store. That Fish Place, That Pet Place. Anyway, that store is huge. It's like the size of a Home Depot, but it's just all for like pets and stuff. They're aquatics. Anyway, my point is they have a huge aquascaping section with like pallets of dragonstone and all sorts of stuff like that. And if I remember, last time I looked at this has been a while. Prices were pretty decent. So I might just hold off. Well, I can't. Nah, that's too long to hold off to escape this tank. 6 weeks. No, I gotta something better in the meantime. We gotta find something better. Can't just wait 6 weeks. Set up a tank. The fire mouse that are in the 10-gallon quarantine are ready to like murder each other at any moment, so they need more space. I would like to get them in the 55. That's the other thing I wanted to do too. I think I might get rid of all these 55s that I have. I got 2 in storage. I might keep 1 just in case like a backup, like something breaks, like a big fish. But might upgrade this 55 sitting here to a 75 because the 75 can easily fit on this rack. I don't know. I'm up in the air about a bunch of things here. We'll see. All right. Hang on. Why does my chat keep changing back to top chat? And I don't even do anything. Good question, Patty. Why is that? I didn't realize that. Anyway, where are we at here? Good morning, Jenna P. No landscaping places around. They would be cheaper. Yeah, exactly. It would be. Yeah, there are landscaping places around. However, it is February, and a lot of them are shut down for the winter. And a lot of those landscaping guys, all they do is like plowing in the winter, and it really hasn't snowed. So I could check it out, which would probably be a good idea, honestly. But you also be careful what kind of rocks you're putting in your tank, right? Some of them could be leaching stuff you don't want, or they could be like carbonate rocks, buffering your pH all the way up, too high. Found 2 eggs in there. All right, I guess I should check to see if Fisherman's around yet. All right, Vanoski, what's going on, man? Good morning, good morning. Nope, no Kirk. I think we lost him. He lost his battle. His phone. I think snow, I think gardens, and ask what they're plowing in February. Yeah, see, we live in an icy tundra around here sometimes. But it hasn't snowed much. Look at those Gertrudes going at it. See them? Holy cow. Love it. These guys are incredible. How much weight could a glass box hold? The big rocks freak me out. Kind of freaks me out too a little bit. Usually the big tanks, just look at those Gertrudes like flaring for each other. It's incredible. Let's see if I can get a better camera on this, or a better angle, closer maybe. Yeah. A lot of times what I like to do, I did it in my saltwater aquarium because I was worried about the rocks hitting the bottom, is I put one of those egg crate, whatever, light diffuser things on the bottom of the tank. The problem with that is they will float, so you got to put weight on it. That's a good way to spread out weight on the bottom of an aquarium. A lot of the bigger tanks, that bottom glass is tempered. Usually always will be. It usually says it somewhere on it, like the bottom plate, bottom glass is tempered. So that alone creates a whole lot of strength, right? It's like, what is it? That Prince Rupert drop kind of thing. Like the surface tension is what's holding all the glass from breaking. But the moment you crack the glass, the whole panel shatters. So yeah, so use something to diffuse the weight. Sand will do it too. You can use like a layer of sand. That's why a lot of people use sand. Put sand on the bottom of their aquariums, just to spread the weight out, so it's not like one pressure point on the bottom glass. But some of the smaller tanks, like the 20s, I guess the bottom glass can be tempered, but a lot of times it's not. So yeah, those are the ones you got to worry about, like dropping a rock, shattering everything. Oh, Kirk says he's back. All right, hang on. I see you. Get you in the scene here. All right. What'd you do?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can
Hmm?
hear. I can hear you.
Am I still robotic?
It's debatable yet. You really haven't talked enough. Your signal says green, so I'm guessing you're good.
Am I still
No,
robotic?
your signal looks green. You look all
All
right.
right.
It's best not to drop rocks on any glass, tempered or not. Yeah, whatever you just said. Yeah, Patty, I'm beginning to think maybe I should have forgot to bring him back up. You never know. So yeah, that's what big rocks.
Yep.
Sometimes they
Patty,
can be scary, very scary.
I thought you liked me, Patty. I
And
really thought
realistically,
you liked me, Patty.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I guess there has to be a bottom weight limit, or there has to be a weight limit on that panel, right? Or else it'll separate from the silicone, right? But a lot of times the tank is resting on that bottom panel too, so I don't know. There's probably some limit, but it's probably really high, a lot higher than you think it is. You'd have to fill like the whole tank with rocks. Eep work, eep op work
Mm.
That means I love you. Too busy talking to myself. Exactly. And that means I love
She
you.
said he's too busy talking to himself.
I'm not sure if she was talking about me or you, so it could go either way on that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that's
if
one of
she
the things.
says that means I love you, she's talking me.
I see. That's one thing I did forget to talk about. And I actually forgot to feed him this morning, so that's a good call. So let's check out
What?
my cyanodorsalis little babies. Eggs started hatching.
Those fish seem to be spawning.
Yeah, yeah. Those are the Gertrudes.
Are those fish spawning?
They're doing their dance. They're making a little love. And getting down tonight.
Gertrudes, yeah.
All right, let's
I know. Glass
the
size?
babies.
Yeah.
Not really. You can see some of the. I just moved one of the juveniles into that tank.
Not me. Yeah, but I mean like the size wise. I don't mean like maturity. Maturity.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
I don't mean
yeah.
like,
Couple months to get that big. The
to get
babies
as
usually takes
big
about
as
like two,
to
three
get as
months.
big as yours.
I'd say they take about 2, 3 months to get to the juvenile phase when they're like the little ones that are there, and then probably another 3 months before they get to full adult. So maybe 6 months till they're full size, roughly. I think.
How long ago have you given me those Gertrudes?
That was a while, dude.
Because mine seems so much smaller than yours still.
When did I give them to you? Like it was a long time ago, huh? It's been like a
A
year,
long
hasn't
time ago in Bethlehem.
it?
I don't know.
Is that Harry
That's
Belafonte
why
you're
I'm
singing right
asking
there?
you.
Well,
It's a Christmas song.
it's a song, I know, but I remember Harry Belafonte sings that song. That's what I know. All right, let's see if we can configure this video a little bit and get a little bit better of a focus on it. Let's take the autofocus off. There are baby brine shrimp in here from when I fed last night. This is a brackish tank, so they can survive long term. But in here are those cyanodorsalis babies somewhere. They were right at the water line. You can see one of them. Looks like a bubble, but it's really eyeballs.
A bubble.
Bubble.
A bubble.
A bubble. Here, let me see if
A
I can
bubble.
point it out. At least two babies in here. What's up, Nathan Hovey? What's going on?
N-
Hovey?
Nathan.
Oh,
Hovey?
yeah, I don't know.
Hovey?
One of the two. Um, I need a little pointer. Do I have a little pointer?
Select says experiment time, Jason. Let's find out the limit of the bottom pane. The
Yes.
weight limit of the bottom pane.
Well, maybe. Tempered and non-tempered, right?
But
Okay, let's see if we can find this little baby.
don't you think
He is
isn't
up
is it your opinion
right there.
that
I just chased him off.
if you are on a solid piece of wood, anyway, there's a frame on it, so it's never on the
Yeah, that's what I'm
solid
saying. It's never on the.
surface.
Yeah, it's always on the frame, right?
Sitting flat on like a rimless
And
tank.
everything
Yeah,
sits on
it's
that
always
bottom
on the
panel, right?
frame.
Like the glass
Mm,
sits. Like
yeah.
everything's all the weight's on that bottom panel. So I think.
Oh, Jenna P's here.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello, Jenna.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, there's some babies in here. You can also see. Let's see if we can see the fry.
I see the brine shrimp swimming around.
Yeah, there's two babies in there. Maybe. Oh, you know what? Here, hang on. Let's go back up. I'll just shine a light on it. Maybe we can see them better. Let me
Are they like
they're like eyelash
swimming around
size.
on the
They're like
surface?
real small. Yeah, they are swimming at the
They're
surface.
swimming around on the surface?
Yes,
Right.
that's usually what
Well,
they do.
not on the surface, but under the surface.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Let's see. Let's see if we got focus. Better focus. No, that's about as good as we're gonna get. Let's see if I can see him. I see him on the right there, on the very right of the glass, on the whatever that container. He's skulking, almost about to be out of frame. Now he's cruising around the front. See him? It's pretty much
Yeah,
right
I
in the
think I
middle.
see it. Yeah.
That's the little guy.
Yeah, I see him.
One. There should be two in there. I think there was two there yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, I haven't fed him yet. That's what I was gonna do. But need to feed
He's
him.
fed. Well, they look too small to be eating them brine shrimp.
They're definitely too small to be. The only reason the brine shrimp are in there is because this breeder box is the one that hangs on the outside, and
It's brackish.
yeah, but the filter is the one that's pulling the brine shrimp into there. I don't put the brine shrimp in here. The filter
Mm,
pulls them in. Yeah, there's one in the back there. I use
yeah.
my little paintbrush, and there's one in the back right
Right.
against the glass here.
The
And
powdered food.
yeah, and this is I'll show you what it is in a sec. Yeah, see the one back there. It's North Fin Fry Starter is what this stuff is. Just a fry powder. I
And Skipper coming in late with the comment. There is still a space between the glass and the wood.
Yes, there is.
We've moved on from that conversation, Skipper.
Skipper.
Concentrate on driving, will ya?
Oh yeah, I see them both. Okay, there's one here and one in the back. There are two little baby fry, and there's a bunch of eggs on the bottom. I don't know if we can see that, but I can see
Are they
eyeballs.
eating?
Yeah, the fry look like they're eating. They're cruising around on the surface. And a bunch of little eggs on the
Mm,
bottom there, and you can see eyeballs in some of those eggs. So those are probably gonna hatch too.
wow.
Can we see
Cool.
eyeballs in those eggs? Can you see? Oh, let's see. We gotta focus. We gotta focus.
No, it's blurry.
Yeah, it's because I'm out
It's
of
blurry.
focus. There we go. See those little black dots at the bottom? They're eggs.
Yeah.
See the little
Oh.
eyes in the eggs? You can see the perfect eyes in
Yeah.
those eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Look at that. That's pretty cool.
Well, it just looks like a black dot on the egg to me.
But some of
Yeah, but
that one egg that looks like it's got two air
oh, I
bubbles in
see
it.
it on my TV. Yeah.
Yeah, those are eyeballs.
Yeah. Wow.
Pretty
That's
cool, huh?
cool.
Pretty cool. So those guys are hatching. The baby
Yeah.
brine is whatever.
Doing their thing,
Doing their thing.
swimming around happily.
Yep. Yep.
We have
Let's get
escaped
autofocus.
to a universe where there is no monsters trying to eat us.
Good think.
We are sea monkeys. We are sea monkeys. And we shall not be eaten. Yes, Lady Dan, fry are always an exciting thing.
Yep. Yeah, speaking of, I guess we can take a look and see what's the other fry. So we got a couple minutes left here. Go on the fry watch. Well, we moved all those fry last week. That happened on stream, right? Remember that? All those ricotta fry.
Yeah.
Those guys are doing all right.
If you say so.
I say so.
Damn, I'm lucky if I remember my name. What's my name again?
Say my name. Let's
Say
get a
my
little.
name, say my name.
That's not my name. That's not my. His name is Fishy. Because he is squishy.
Lady Diane says, then they grow up.
Whoops. Whoops, I'm blinding myself. See those? Look at all those little babies. These are
Oh, yeah.
frittatas.
I see them.
Starting to
Fakada
color
with
up.
you.
Facada you, huh?
Fakada you.
Pseudomuriel furcatus. Pseudomujal.
Yeah.
This one guy worries me. He looks like he's a little bent, but he might just be really fat.
How about you bring some more for me?
Let him grow up a little. I'll get you some. You want some fricatas? They're the bigger ones.
You have any at the size? You have any at the size that you can transport them safely?
These guys are getting there. They're getting pretty. They're starting to sex out. You can start telling the males from the females. Usually, like this size.
That's not the question I
Listen to
asked
me.
you.
When they're at this size, they're probably ready to start breeding. Believe it or not, or maybe a little bit bigger. You know, once you can fully tell males from females. They're probably already doing their thing, which is crazy. They're like barely babies and they're still ready to breed. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they're yeah, that one does look like it has a bent spine. I might have to. I'll let him grow up a little. See what happens.
You gonna cull him?
Yeah, I had to call one before too. That the one I called was like he was like a paperclip looking thing, man. He was like bent like all over the place. I was like, whoa, what is up with that? So I don't know if he got injured or whatever. That one was bad. So yeah.
Uh-oh.
Did, did I did I do it? Did I step on the thing again? Actually, I think the problem might be
I don't
here.
know, but I just heard the noise.
It might be the wire back down here. Is because I stepped on that. Okay.
But it hasn't frozen though.
Oh, well, it
Oh,
probably
it's
did now.
frozen now.
It did now because I unplugged it.
Yeah,
Or it could
yeah.
have been that telling me my signal went to crap. That noise.
Um, Patty Patty says we are sea monkeys and Fishymon is our leader.
Man, that's a fate. So I think I'm gonna be a fate worse than death. Honestly,
What?
is you being the leader.
Being a sea monkey and I am your
Yeah.
leader?
First of all, yeah, yes. Everything. I have a problem with everything that has been said there.
You know,
Let's check out these babies.
that you still haven't answered the question. Do you have any focadas that are at the size where they can be
Soon.
moved safely?
Soon.
Okay,
Let's see. Do we see any in here?
that
These are
was
where the
the answer to
Gertrudes
my
are.
question.
That looks like a little Gertrude baby. That is a Gertrude baby. I see you. I don't think you guys are going to see that. That
I
is
see,
incredibly hard to see.
I see you.
But there's a pair of eyeballs swimming around there. So the Gertrudes are hatching. Cool. At least one hatched.
If you drop an eyelash in there, can you tell the difference between
Maybe,
the
because
fry and your eyelash?
the eyelash would
The
be,
eyelash doesn't have eyes.
that's probably the big difference. And the difference is you can kind of see the silver from their belly. So it's not just a big black,
Okay.
you can kind of see their eyeballs and their belly. Yep, there's at least one
Mm,
fry in there. That's cool. There's a couple in here too. These, I believe, are the fricatas that are in the tank. They kind of made their way
uh-huh.
out. So I think those are.
From
I'm
through
sorry.
the sponge.
I think these are Luminatus. I meant Luminatus. That's what I had in this
Illuminatus.
tank.
The Illuminatis.
Yeah, there's two Luminatus babies. I think those are two, and there's definitely two Luminatus in the tank below that I put down there. Um, I started gathering
You guys
some
can't see me, but I'm doing the triangle on my forehead thing.
Illuminati. This one
Illuminati.
I just started putting eggs in.
Illuminatis fishies.
I was gathering some of my Cyanodorsalis eggs and putting them in the freshwater system, so I was going to try and hatch them in fresh.
Is that a Twizzler at the bottom of the tank?
No, it's one of the botanicals that I got from KG. He sent me a sample of stuff, so
I
I threw
thought it
some
was
in
a
there.
Twizzler.
Nah. And this tank, let's see, I don't know. We can probably get lower, but I don't really need to go down that low. I don't know if anything's hatched in here
How
recently.
low can you go?
Oh, there is a baby in there. Is that a baby? Kind of hard to tell.
Patty's pissed. She
Why?
says, "What do you mean, cull?"
Cull as in removed from the gene pool.
To live out his life
Yes.
solitarily
Yup.
in the belly of a bigger fish.
Didn't say that. Look, if you're gonna be this is a harsh reality, folks. Like you don't have to kill them but you definitely have to remove them from the genes because
Yeah,
you have to
because
be the cruel nature, right? Or you're gonna
they
pollute the
cause
bloodline.
then they would just appropriate their genes. They would breed and multiply their
Right.
bad genes.
Yes. Right. And in nature, that would get culled out on its own, right? Like nature would take care of that. Well, in an aquarium environment, you are that nature. If you remove that nature, then you're doing things to the bloodline that are not going to strengthen it. Nature is a
And then
harsh
you have
mistress,
a
man.
bunch of
Sometimes we gotta
deformed
embrace it.
fish.
Yes, you don't want that. You don't want weak bloodlines. You just gotta, you know, sometimes it's necessary evil. But like I said, I mean, you don't have to kill them. You can put them in another tank. You just don't propagate their genes. But it's hard to do in a
Yeah, you
colony
could put
breeding
them in.
situation, so you got to get it out of the tank.
You could put them in the tank with your angels and geophagus and stuff like
Yeah, they would have done fine.
that.
Here's some cyanodorsalis eggs. I'm
Definitely.
going to put these in the fresh and see how they do. Try and hatch another colony out in there.
Scotty says you have fry swimming free in your tank.
Yeah, these guys,
Yeah, they escaped through the sponge.
they did escape through the sponge. And I'm pretty sure they're Gertrude or Illuminatus. The
The Illuminatis.
Illuminatis. Yeah, they hatched. They must have gotten out when they hatched. So I need to either get a finer sponge for the. That's the other thing I got to address with my little hatching thing. It's I need a finer sponge to keep the fry from swimming through it. What I did find helps
He
is if I
says
keep
kill
the.
it by feeding it to another fish.
Yep. Uh, I noticed that if I keep the water line below, it kind of helps them from swimming out. So
Mm.
that's what I started doing.
What's that red thing at the bottom of the tank?
Could be
Is
a.
that shrimp in there?
Yep,
Oh,
could be
you
a
got
cherry
some
shrimp.
cherry shrimp
Yep,
in
I
there.
got cherry shrimp in there. Cherry shrimp and
Mm.
babies, eggs mostly. Some fryer hatching.
Cherry shrimp and babies, two of my favorite things.
Yup. Let's see. I got what? Four was it? 4 eggs? 5 eggs?
Two of my favorite things to geek out about. Cherry shrimp and babies.
This is 5 eggs maybe.
I love me some cherry shrimp and babies.
I think this is 5. Yeah, I think. Well, I have some cyanodorsalis.
ETA 13 minutes.
Holy cow! It's gonna be here soon. What time is it? It's got to be close to 11.
It is 11 on the nose.
All right. Well, let me wrap this up here. Let me finish gathering all the eggs out of this mop. Oh, there's another one.
And Nathan says, Rob, we say 1 out of 3 should be culled.
Really? Wow. That's a whole lot. Wow. I just kind of look to see, make sure they're not bent, whatever. Obviously, I let them grow up a
Well,
bit too,
if you
because
think
sometimes
about it,
they correct themselves. Like they
if
might
you
have just overate,
if you think
just been
about it,
bendy. Yeah.
angels have like thousands of fry. Well, not thousands,
Like yeah,
hundreds of
hundreds of
fry.
fry, right?
And and quite a few of them come out with deformed
Yeah.
fins and stuff like that, and they can be
Yeah.
allowed to spread spread their seed in the gene pool.
Right.
They
And
can
because
be.
yeah, exactly, because nature has
It's
spent a
just
lot of time making
a
sure that
fact of life.
that stuff didn't get through. You know what I mean?
Those don't survive. Yeah,
Yeah.
they get eaten
So I got about
because they can't
six.
swim fast or.
Got about 6 cyanodorsalis eggs I put in here. This is freshwater. That pulled them out of the brackish. I do have some cyanodorsalis. I believe these are all females up here. There's 3 of them. They've been living in this. They were hatched in freshwater and they've been living in here ever since. So I'm
Allison
trying
says,
to get
keep
a colony in
going and
fresh.
bring Skipper on.
Yeah, right. Well, the problem is I got to get Skipper parked. He's never been here before, so it's going to be a little bit of a process.
I
There's not
could
a whole lot of good
I could
parking in the back here.
sing.
No, you
I
don't have to sing.
I
You don't
could
have to sing.
sing for
You don't
them
have to
while
sing.
you get him to
You don't have to
get
sing.
him parked, get
You don't have to sing.
situated. What?
You don't have to sing. It's good. We're good.
I'm
We're good.
sure
We're
everybody
good.
wants to hear me sing.
I think we're good.
Let's do a poll. Does everybody want to hear me sing or not?
Yeah, so let's do a poll. Hang on. Let me get to the poll. Oh, I'm trying to put this back together. Okay, well, we're going to have
See,
to leave that
Robert says sing, Kirk.
at 75. We're going to leave alone.
Cora says sing for us.
Sing for the women, sing for the teal. All right. Wrap
Money
this
for
hose up.
nothing and your chicks for free.
Yes.
I'm
I'm going to get a copyright strike because of
That's a
this.
guitar solo.
Your rendition is too like the original. They're going to copyright strike me. All right. So, what have we learned today? We've learned nothing.
What have we learned today, people? Don't leave Fishy Man alone on a stream.
That's the important lesson. Other than that, there's not a lot. I mean, hopefully we learned something. I don't know what we learned, but we did some stuff.
Rob A says, Skipper does your water changes poll.
Skipper does water changes for me.
Put him in a swimsuit and have him do water changes, and your ratings will go through the roof.
Yeah.
Put up an hammock on him
Apparently, what you and I like to watch are two different things,
and
everybody.
let him do water changes for you.
Yeah.
That would be like Sasquatching him on a hammock.
Oh man. Too funny. Oh. Dress Skipper like Craig. Oh yeah. Yeah. Well. Yeah. I don't know. We'll get Skipper on here sometime. We got a lot of doing today. There'll probably be some filming happening. I don't know. We're gonna be hanging out. We're going to visit Kirk at some point too. So a lot of ins, a lot of outs, people.
Yeah,
And he'll be here in like 10 minutes.
I'm gonna introduce them to my little friend, my little Fishroom.
Yeah. Yeah. Woot, woot, woot. So,
ABC Aquatics. Good morning. Coming in the back door.
yeah. Good morning. Good morning. We're just about to end. And oh yeah. Well, since like we might do a pop up, but Skipper's streaming tonight. Well, it's the Super Bowl tonight, man. I don't think a whole lot of streams are gonna be happening, honestly. But I don't know. I don't think Skipper's streaming tonight because of the Super Bowl. But I don't know. I have to talk to him.
Yeah.
What else? I think that's it, man. Good luck, Eagles. Good luck, Chiefs. The best team win.
Window Liquor says videos for nothing and the clicks are free.
Nice. Let's see what next week. Next week. Next week I'm good. Maybe since if the 500 sticks, maybe we'll do a giveaway. Celebrate.
Robert says no Skipper is not streaming.
Yeah. Is that Tianaqua that said that?
Yeah, Robert.
Yeah.
Hence the reason I said Robert.
There's also somebody in the
know?
stream called Rob. In case you didn't notice that.
And Skipper also says I am not streaming.
Tianaqua, you are now our mod. I don't know why you weren't before. Congrats, Steps Unknown. Thank you. Only Oscars. Yeah, so next week, tune in. We'll do it again. We'll celebrate whoever won the Super Bowl.
Same time.
Same time.
And you know what? Maybe you could do a giveaway. If it sticks, you can do a giveaway of one of your
Hmm. I know what you're talking about.
Your anaconda condoms.
That's a perfect name for them.
Your
Cool.
anaconda condoms.
There you go, Kirk. You're supposed to do a pop up when we arrive. Yeah. Okay. And they
When
both have
Jason and
mustaches. Look at that.
Skipper arrive.
All right, folks.
Who?
We'll plan for next time.
Who both?
Apparently, Rob A and Robert both have mustaches. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, kids. Everybody, take care. Thank you, everyone, for everything you've done. Hit the like on your way out if you haven't. Hit the subscribe if you haven't.
It's
Let's keep that number up.
been a blast, everybody.
Everybody watching replay, love you all. And if anybody has any
And
questions,
remember, everybody,
feel free to put it in the comments.
keep your hands wet.
Yes. Keep your hands wet and your fish happy. So what does Kenny E always say? Love your fish. There you go. All right, guys.
Yeah.
Later.